Hello everyone. Today in the previous module we started the topic that is electric capacitance. So today we are continuing the topic. The next topic of the chapter is that is the capacity of an isolated spherical conductor. So firstly we will consider a sphere which is given by the charge positive charge Q. It will be spread around the sphere. We will consider the sphere of this radius is the sphere the radius of this sphere is that is a r. This is a center. According to the potential formula, V is equal to Q upon epsilon naught R. We know the formula capacity C is equal to Q upon V. We already discussed the potential is directly proportional to the charge. We will get the constant that is a Q, that is a charge. Q is directly proportional to V. We got the constant that is a C, that is a capacitance. C is equal to, now we will put the value of V, that is V is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R. V is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R. We will put the value, you will get the relation C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught R. From this relation we can see that the capacitance, the capacity is directly proportional to the radius. Now if we will consider the radius, that is equal to the same as the radius of earth, R is equal to 6.4 into 10 raised to power 6. We will put the value C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught means 1 upon 9 into 10 raised to power 9 into 6.4 into 10 raised to power 6, that is 711 microfarad. This is the capacity of earth. The next topic is that is capacitor and its principle. So for this explanation we will consider a isolated metal plate, that is a A, which is given by the charge positive charge, that is a Q. We will place another uncharged plate B. It is nearer to the plate BA. Due to the induction, the positive charge is here. Due to the induction, the negative charge will be appears at the same face of in front of the face of A. This another face, that is a back face of a B, it will acquire the positive charge. Now this will be connected with the earth. The same charge, the positive charge, will be goes to the earth. Now the capacity will be decreases of A, so we have to provide the more charge to A. After that again the negative charge will be induced here due to the induction, and the positive charge will be induced here. Again the positive charge will goes to the earth because it is connected to the earth. It means we have to provide the more charge to it, means the capacity will be increased. This is a principle of a capacitor, that is capacitor of a isolated insulated conductor is increased by bringing an uncharged earth conductor near it. This is a principle of a capacitor. This is the principle of a capacitor. The next topic is parallel plate capacitor. For the parallel plate capacitor, again we are having the same thing. We will consider a parallel plate capacitor, two plates. One is having a positive charge, another will acquire the negative charge due to the induction. The another part is connected with the earth. The distance between these two will be small d. Now we know the relation E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. Sigma, that is Q upon A. We will get Q upon A epsilon naught. V upon A epsilon naught. Another formula we had discussed, that is E is equal to V upon D, because V is a potential, E is a electric field. E we are getting 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R square in the formula of 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R. So you can write E is equal to V upon D. Compare both their formulas. Q upon A epsilon naught, V upon D. V will come here and A epsilon naught will here. Q upon V is equal to A epsilon naught upon D. You will get C is equal to Q upon V, means C is equal to A epsilon naught upon D. When a dielectric medium of constant K we will consider, you will get A epsilon naught upon D. This is for the medium, and if you will consider that is a dielectric constant, then you can write K A is equal to K epsilon A into K epsilon naught upon D. It means capacitance in a medium is equal to the K naught times the capacity in a free space. The next is capacity, grouping of capacitor. Grouping of capacitor, in the previous part in a 10th class we discussed the grouping of resistances. Here we will discuss about the grouping of capacitor. Grouping of capacitor, we will consider a parallel plate capacitors. These are connected in series. Firstly we will take the case of a series C1, C2, C3. C1, C2, C3, in the series we know that the potential will be distributed V1, V2, V3. The total potential will be V. This part is connected with the positive part, and this part will be again, it is acquired the positive charge, so it will be connected to the earth. In a series combination, the potential difference will be distributed. So you can write the formula V1 is equal to Q upon C1, V2 is equal to Q upon C2 plus V3 upon is equal to Q upon C3. The total potential V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. V is equal to Q upon C1 plus Q upon C2 plus Q upon C3. We will take Q will be common out, 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. C is the total capacitance, V is equal to Q upon Cs. Put the formula, Q upon Cs is equal to Q. Q will be take common out and it will be cancelled out. So we will get the relation 1 upon Cs is equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. D will be decreases because C is inversely proportional to D, so C will be decreases, capacitance will be decreases. It's the second part, that is a parallel combination. If you will parallel combination consider, it is a diagram of a parallel combination. This is connected with the positive charge, this is connected with the R. Parallel combination, the charge will be distributed, the potential will remain same, the charge will be distributed or charge will be different. So you can write Q1 is equal to C1V plus Q2 is equal to C2V plus Q3 is equal to C3V. Total charge will be Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Q is equal to, put the formula, C1 plus C1V plus C2V plus C3V. Q, C1, V will take common out, C1 plus C2 plus C3. Again, the parallel combination, Q is equal to CPV. CPV means V will be take common and cancel out. CP is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. C is directly proportional to A, means area of cross section. If area of cross section will be more, capacitance will be more. Thank you.